Tuning in again, thank you. This is Mr. A, and I'm the host of the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I'd like to say thank you for your time and support. Appreciate it. Give a thumbs up if you are entertained. New viewers, hope you do become new subscribers. And this is Post Fight Recap 116. Michael Conlan. I always got to get that name right, man. Michael Conlan becomes 7-0. And the breakdown and prediction of this fight was spot on, and I'm disappointed. I need to see more from Michael. It's because right now I know the whole build-up is between him and Shakur Stevenson, and if that fight was to happen right now, I got Shakur Stevenson stopping him. But that's not what this breakdown's about, or this fight recap, I should say. He defeated Iban Larinaga by unanimous decision, like we talked about on the breakdown prediction. But it's all the same flaws. I wouldn't say they're flaws. I know he left Manny Robles, which I think is good for him. He went with Adam Booth, and you can see in this fight. He's trying to add in the little Adam Booth twitching on the offense. So, I cut him some slack in trying to incorporate a new move to help him out offensively. You could see he was trying to set up the fakes with the body language, what Josh Kelly does and Burnett and Hay. You see it, but the offensive output, the one punch at a time, because he's in there trying to get these guys out, but he can't do it. It's like Iban gave no type of threat to him, and Iban was actually hitting him pretty good. For 8 rounds, for a guy who went in there trying to survive for all 8 rounds, not giving one effort to win that fight. Michael Conlan showed no killer instinct to me, no drive to get the job done, and it's been shown too many times. I get it, he's 7-0, but he's fighting opposition that's just weak. It's weak. Like Iban's he's 10-0, but his fight, the people he fought are weak. Michael Collins' next fight, what's his name? Santos. His last victory came against a guy whose opposition is 6-10. So he's getting these padded fighters to make his record look like, he beat a 15-2 Berna, he beat a 10-1 Iban Larinaga. He's gonna beat a 19-4 Adelio dos Santos. It looks good on paper, but it's pure crap, And I don't see how. I understand build the fighter up, get the wrinkles out of him, but if he's not looking good against those fighters. So what's going to happen when he steps up the game? I can see if he's showing improvement on these very, very low competition, but he's not. The punch output, the one punch at a time. He's getting hit flush. Like I said, he fought Iban, and that fight went exactly how I said. Iban can't box. He overthrows his weight. The only thing he had better than Michael was a ring generalship, and you saw that last night. He was surviving for 8 rounds. Michael couldn't cut the ring off on him, couldn't catch him, and when he did catch him, it was like one shot at a time. Michael tried to throw some flurries on him, and they just didn't have no power on him, no oomph on him. like, you can say Iban had a nice chin, or Michael just don't have no power. If he has no power, he cannot be a one output guy, one punch at a time guy. So yes, Michael goes to 7-0, but that was a very sad performance in my behalf. You know, it's what I expected. In the breakdown, we said we're like Michael clearly outclasses this guy. You know, and he's gonna win by unanimous decision because the guy sucks. You know, Michael. It'd be nice to see Michael get a knockout, but he won't do it because he won't throw his hands. He won't hit him. And he's gonna win by just a unanimous decision because the guys just ain't on his level. And right now, the honest truth is, what level is Michael on? What level is Michael Conlan really on? You know, I'm tired of hearing his USA Olympic, or not his Olympic robbery. Okay, it's over and done with. You know, he's 7-0. You know, at least Shakur. You're like I said, Shakur ain't fighting competition that's much better, but you're seeing improvements in his craft. You're seeing a punch output. You're seeing more pop on his shots. You're seeing footwork improvement. You're not seeing nothing from Michael Conlan in 7 fights. Every fight is just like the last, and that's a scary thing, man. You know, you guys let me know. There was a dominant performance. Iban went on his back foot, circling the ring, surviving all 8 rounds. Still landed some clean shots on Michael when Michael forced him to fight. And then again, Michael was trying to finish this guy and just could not do it. You know, whether his punching power, like I said, wasn't there, or he just wasn't throwing enough shots when he did have opportunity. I don't know. I don't know what's, like I said, in his next fight, Santos, the guy's last win came against a guy whose opposition was 6-10. The guy's, you know, it's don't be fooled by that 19-4 record. The guy he's fighting is not that good. You know, he's fighting a bunch of softballs, and he padded his record. And Michael Conlan's gonna cash in on that padded record. Double RT Boxing. I'm your host, Mr. A.